Good morning, friend. Welcome to the daily morning podcast of SBI Securities. Let us check what happened in the global market yesterday. So, yesterday, US markets were shut on account of holiday in the US equity markets. Today morning, Asian indices are trading mixed, with the investors are waiting for cues from the US market. So as we all know, US equity market in terms of the global market cap contribution is close to 45 to 47%. It's a big daddy of market, and whenever the US markets are shut, the world is grappling with the cues that what will happen or what is the trend one should follow. So ultimately, it is the trend which from the US market which drives the global equity market. Today morning, Asian indices are trading mixed. Japanese stock market, which is trading at multi-decade high, continue to trade in positive during the day, whereas today Australian equity markets have seen minor correction after BHP Group pulled the market down after the missing the profit estimate. The European indices, Euro Stock 50 is trading at a 2-decade high. Moving on to the Indian equity market. So yesterday we have seen Indian equity market scaling a new fresh all-time high during the day, and it was the fifth consecutive session on Monday where equity markets have closed on a positive note. So yesterday Sensex was up to the tune of 282 points and have settled at 72708 levels, whereas Nifty was up by 81 points and have settled at 22122 levels. So the key leader yesterday were from sectoral indices were pharma and FMCG, which were in green yesterday, whereas Nifty oil and gas and Nifty PSU bank sector were under pressure during the trade yesterday. In terms of fund flow, yesterday we have seen foreign institutional investor were seller to the tune of 755 crore, whereas domestic institutional investor were buyer to the tune of 453 crore. And it was the sixth straight consecutive session where domestic institutional investors have deployed money in the market. Moving on to the market breadth, let us check what happened in terms of market breadth yesterday. So yesterday 2,362 stocks were in green, whereas 1,604 stocks were in red. So market breadth was in favor of bulls. And in terms of 52-week high, we have seen 392 stocks scaling 52-week high on exchange yesterday. That's a pretty big number. So let us check which are the companies which have scaled 52-week high from BSE 500 list. And just a minute. Yeah, so among the BSE 500, the stocks which have scaled 52-week high are MRPL, the stock was up 19%, JBM Auto stock was up 18%, KIOCL stock was up 14%, Supreme Petro stock was up 14%, Crisil stock was up 10%, Rain Industry, Archean Chemical, Quest Corp. So Quest Corp has seen a demerger, split of the business into three vertical. Aegis Logistics, Sonata Software, Dixon Technology, Redington, Gujarat Pipavav Port, Minda Corp. So we have seen big hand change in Minda Corp. We will discuss that as we move ahead. Godfrey Phillips, Sanofi India, Natco Pharma, Container Corp, GMR Airport, Blue Star, United Spirits, Bosch, NCC, Castrol India, Bajaj Auto, Cipla, Granules, Zydus Life, Cummins, Dr. Reddy, Thermax, Coforge, Maruti Suzuki, Adani Enterprises, Indian Hotel, Gale, Trend, Alkane Lab, Zomato, Rainbow Child, Caplin Point, KSB, Vardhaman, Adani Port, Bajaj Holding, Metropolis, Ambuja Cement, Kims, Emphasis, Federal Bank, SBI Life, Wipro, Persistent, ACC, Chalet Hotel, HDFC, MC. So if you, why it is important to track this list is that these are the stocks which are in strong momentum, and obviously there is some development either pertaining to respective industry or respective company, and investors are lapping this stock on every day. So basically, if you keep tracking this list of 52-week high shares, definitely a few momentum trade or few medium to long term bet can be easily evaluated from this list. Moving on to the key news which are in focus today. So basically Whirlpool India. So today the promoter of Whirlpool India, which is a Whirlpool Mauritius, will sell 22% stake in a company at a floor price of 12.30 per share, and that is at a 7.6% discount to the current market price. So this deal was long due, and that was the reason that the stock was continuously under pressure. Once this overhang is done, I believe that the stock will see some relief rally as far as Whirlpool India is concerned. Yesterday there was an a speech by basically there was an conference by Goldman Sachs wherein HDFC has again reiterated its stance of healthy growth over the period of next over the medium to long term period. So the recent increase in cost of fund due to the merger, so high cost bond portfolio is likely to be repaid going forward. The bank will continue to maintain the NIM, and at the same time the branch expansion will help them to mobilize the deposit in from a medium to long term perspective. So going forward, cost to income ratio will also come down. What we believe is that HDFC Bank will continue to trade range bound in short term. However, if somebody is a medium to long term investor, one can accumulate HDFC Bank with an investment horizon of within investment horizon of medium to long term and price target of 2200 rupees. However, for a short term trade right now, PSU Bank seems to be a better bet. So if somebody want to ride a short term rally, momentum rally, I think one need to be in a PSU Bank. Moving on to the other development, Torrent Power, they have mentioned that they will invest 25,000 crore rupees in Uttar Pradesh to set up 4 projects of pump storage, hydro, green hydrogen, solar energy generation, and so basically this 4 project will cost 25,000 crore, and this long term positive as far as Torrent Power is concerned. CIE Automotive, one of the listed entity, they have reported a decent set of results despite of the challenging environment in US and Europe. So revenue was down to the tune of 0.3% at 2240 crore, whereas net profit was down by 9% at 177 crore. The company has approved a final dividend of rupees 5 per share. So I think a decent set of number from CIE Automotive, and we continue to remain bullish on entire auto and auto ancillary space. Moving on to the next development on Deepak Fertilizer, the company has entered into long-term supply agreement for supply of LNG with Equinor, that's a Norway-based company. This supply will begin from year 2026, and it augurs well for Deepak Fertilizer in from a long-term perspective. In short term, due to the challenging environment in agrochemical sector, we are seeing some pressure on Deepak Fertilizer. And if somebody is a medium to long term investor, he can accumulate that stock in a gradual manner in a long term portfolio. NBCC, the company has received a 3 work order worth rupees 369 crore. That's a small piece of order for NBCC. Neutral reaction can be seen as far as NBCC is concerned. Board of Paisalo Digital and Piramal Enterprise will be meeting on 22nd of February for mobilizing the fund from the market. Moving on to the basically today in terms of quarterly numbers, ABB and Elantas Beck will declare their numbers today, so we will keep you updated on that. In terms of new listing, moving on to the IPO corner, Vibor Steel Tube will debut on the stock exchange on Wednesday at an issue price of 151 per share, that is tomorrow, and the issue has received a phenomenal response. We believe that the company is trading at a cheaper valuation, and hence company will list at a significant premium when it's trade tomorrow. In terms of block deal, so yesterday 2 big deals we have seen. One is on Minda Corp. So one of the promoter, Bela Corp, has divested 4.5% stake in the company, whereas that has been lapped up by the marquee mutual fund names such as Motilal Oswal Mutual Fund, Kotak Mahindra Mutual Fund, and Mahindra Manulife Mutual Fund. So that stock will continue to remain under focus. Sula Vineyard, we have seen a private equity investor exiting close to 10 to 11% stake in the company, whereas the majority of the stake has been lapped up by Morgan Stanley Asia Singapore. We continue to remain bullish on Sula Vineyard from a medium to long term perspective. Moving on to the insider trade, Saskin Technology promoter group Bharat Pravinchandra Mehta has sold 2,500 shares in the Saskin Technology. That's a minor quantity. I think it's neutral development. Overall, if I have to sum up today's discussion, I think markets are trading close to the lifetime high yesterday, and again this rally is led by the select mid cap, small cap, and select large cap. So one need to continue to remain focused on certain sector and certain large cap companies such as Reliance, Larsen and Toubro, Auto companies like Maruti, Eicher Motor, Bajaj, Hero Motocorp, auto and and sector continue to look good. Metal mining sector continue to look good. Yesterday, we have seen a minor correction in the coal India post the decline in the premium on e-auction. So again, we may see minor negative reaction in coal India. However, from medium to long term perspective, we continue to remain bullish on coal India. So it's a stock specific market. Kindly keep tracking all the key developments which are happening around you. Kindly avoid over leverage trade, adventurous trade. Keep booking profit in a small cap and mid cap portfolio. That's all for the day. Thanks for patiently listening to us.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.